have a real Olympic-sized swimming pool called Los Baños del Mar, the Bath by the Sea pool, named after the hot springs that were there that the Chumash used to bathe in. Los Baños del Mar. $3 for locals, $5 for visitors. It's the warmest water you'll find in these here parts, I assure you. Coming up on your right, Santa Barbara City College is in the top 10 ranked city colleges in the nation. Certainly, I bet it's number one for the view. They are the Vaqueros. They actually have a great music department. I am a member of the Santa Barbara City College trombone choir. Very popular. La Playa Stadium. They only built bleachers on one side so they don't block the view.
This is the junior college?
This is the city college, yep. 8.5 miles up the road, we have the University of California, Santa Barbara, UCSB, the Gauchos. Kind of known as a little wild and crazy school, but also home to a world-renowned theoretical physics department. On your right, you'll see the Santa Barbara Maritime Museum. Very cool. There's a periscope sticking out of the roof. You can also see one of those big tumals, the Chumash canoes. The Breakwater Restaurant, one of our favorites. Also where you can try one of our own McConnell's brand ice cream. Delicious! Delicious! I think the Breakwater has 8 flavors. The Santa Barbara Harbor, home to about 1,300 different boats. 130 of them are full-time liveaboards. It's both a working and a pleasure harbor. One of our greatest catches, these guys. Sea urchin. They're actually harvested when they're the size of a softball. And they eat the inner part that's stuck to the shell. It's bright orange. It's the color of the life ring back there. It's called uni, used primarily in sushi. I think it's delicious. Not everybody likes it. The Japanese like it a lot. In fact, they believe the best uni comes from the Santa Barbara Channel. My favorite places to get uni in Santa Barbara are Kai Sushi. They do it. It's right on State Street. And upper and off on Anapamu, so a little ways up from downtown. On Anapamu and De La Vina, there's a restaurant called the Hungry Cat. And they do really fresh. Like the urchin divers, they bring the bags of urchin right before the dinner hour. So they're as fresh as you can get. They taste a little bit like salty carrot juice. I don't know if that sounds good. But well, it's really hard to describe. People say, it tastes like the ocean. It's like, well, what does the ocean taste like? It's really interesting, really good flavor. Also catch rock crab, local lobster. The local lobster here is small. It's very tasty. Ladies and gentlemen, if I may have your attention for our safety demonstration. In the unlikely event of a water landing, although it appears more likely at every second, there are emergency exits, well, everywhere. A mask such as this will drop from the ceiling. Please affix your own mask before helping others. As long as your head stays above water, there will be oxygen flowing. Do not use one of these unless instructed to do so by myself or the captain. Thank you very much for your attention. That is the end of our safety demonstration. And here we go. Splashdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're a boat. We are a boat. We will now be referring to the port and the starboard side. Welcome to the Santa Barbara Harbor. Directly ahead of us, you'll see a blue sailboat that's actually made out of concrete and steel rebar. It is a cement sailboat. On the starboard side, you will see the Channel Cat, the $22 million catamaran owned by Charlie Munger. His business partner? Warren Buffett. And you can rent it out for a mere $2,500 an hour, 2-hour minimum. Quite a lot of celebrities have boats in our harbor. Kevin Costner, David Crosby, Dr. Laura Schlesinger has 3 boats. Have you guys ever heard of the shows, the Law and Order shows? Well, the creator of Law and Order, his name is Dick Wolf. He has a boat here. The name of his boat? Dum dum. Guilty. Earlier. He's buried at the Santa Barbara Cemetery, the son of the founders of Fleischman Beast. He was quite a character. He was instrumental in getting the harbor built in this location. He had a 250-foot yacht named the Haida. Would not have fit over by the bird refuge. The city matched his donation to build the breakwater here. All stones brought in from the Channel Islands. This lovely piece of equipment up here on the starboard side is an electric dredge. It's an electric eyesore. And the reason we have this stunning piece of equipment here in our beautiful harbor is because of our lateral tide flow washes the sand down the coast. And if we didn't pump out the sand and the debris called spoils, if we didn't suck it up and pump it back that way, it would close. You wouldn't be able to enter or exit the harbor. Actually, the land shark would be the only vehicle, the only vessel that could come and go. Quite the character, as I mentioned. Does anybody know what an aeronaut is? An aeronaut. This is a very educational tour.